Snowbirds 2021. We got the Smoky Charlotte Pro Modified racing car. We got a screwball stacked in there. T1 is coming up. Well, the starter continues to fall off the motor, but we're working on it. We got my man on here, P. Schuller, about to hit it with a hammer. We got some shenanigans going on over here. Jackson, what are you doing up under there?
Huh?
Give the folks at home a little idea of what we're working on.
It's top secret down here.
Oh, top secret.
Yeah.
We're changing torque converters for about the 18th time today. But I felt like this was the right one. I felt like we can weld the bolts in after that. So we hadn't talked too much about the Marcus Burke mobile. We got Marcus Burke mobile here on big tires. Went 371 yesterday in qualifying beside me. Definitely not the run we're looking for. We're struggling still with chassis setup and car balance on that thing. I do not have it right yet, but we are madly thrashing. Hey, don't walk away, Barker. We're talking about the Burke mobile. Okay. Tell the fans out there what we're doing to it right now.
We're adding nitrous.
We're adding a 6 kit.
We're going to lean it out.
We're going to lean it out for sure.
And we're going
Don't forget about, we're going to take the fuel out of it.
Yeah, let's lean it out.
Yep. Oh yeah, we're going to, yeah.
And we're going to put some timing in it.
Okay, so we're going to put some timing in, and then we're going to put a different 4-link in it today, or change the torque converter, and then we're going to do some other stuff that we can't talk about because we got some squirrel shit. Secret squirrel. All right, Wild Bill, you slender looking fellow. I can see that we're not going vegan today by looking at your plate.
No.
I don't think we have any vegan options here at the KTR.
This is not a vegan environment.
Hey, tell the fans at home what the plan is for today. What are we going to do today?
We're not going to hold back.
We're not holding back.
We're going to try to go to the pole.
We're going to try to go to pole. Qualifying day, we got 3 rounds of qualifying. What are you trying to run in Q2? Ran a 365, 205 last night. Conditions be a little worse today, but still killer conditions. What's you trying to run?
Well, we've been pretty consistently picking up about 2 at a time.
Gonna keep on trying to lop them 2 off?
At some point, them 2s are going to get more difficult.
No, I don't think so. I think we ain't even scratched the surface of the performance.
I think we got 1 more 2 in us, and then after that, it's going to get harder.
All right, Wild Bill says 63 or bust, baby. Okay, folks, if you're keeping track of the 2021 Stoopometer, we're getting ready to roll up for Q2 at the Snowbirds. And I already know with Marcus Burke's car something stupid is about to happen, so I've preemptively given myself an extra Stoopometer strike. Alright, if you guys could be behind the scenes with this discussion, me, Barker, Mags, and Billy are getting ready to go over Q2. Alright, we're having some problems with some timing and inability to burn Marcus Burke's motor up.
Oh,
So, like,
I bet you got that fixed.
we're arguing about a 1/10 of a degree. Billy, tell the fans what's happening here.
So he's arguing about 1/10 of a degree. They've added a stage of nitrous, replumbed the manifold, changed like the entire way that the fuel injection is working. Probably put about 10 degrees in the motor in high gear. And this idiot's over here dinking around about if he's going to put 10th degree on the start line or not. This thing has about a negative 0.2% chance of going down the racetrack.
Tell the fans what we got going on in the front of the race car.
Okay. So we couldn't find anybody small enough to actually sit on a frame rail and watch the timing going down the racetrack. Although we tried. So what we did was we took a bunch of baling wire.
Don't say we or you're going to be involved.
Okay.
Me and
I had
Jeffrey.
nothing to do with this. This is going to be like, you just paint the Stoopometer sheet black.
Alright.
Because it's going to be full.
Okay.
So they basically wire tied a timing light to the engine plate.
We use duct tape. It's not wire tied.
Okay. They used baling wire to attach a timing light to the motor plate, and then they like took some bubble gum and stuck a GoPro to the oil tank so that they could film the Stoopometer.
We used duct and electrical tape in a zip tie. We're professional grade.
Yeah, Velcro and chewing gum.
It's 205 mile an hour tape we used.
There we go.
Assisted big power plant. Look at that thing on the second kit. Man, did she get up in the air. How about it? 367.6. They're showing their hand a little bit now. 203 miles per hour. They found a whole bunch there. I don't know if you went to the emergency kit. Put them nut.
This is post Q2 with the duct tape, timing light, Marcus Burke, Stoopometer report. Billy, do you have anything you want to say?
No. Absolutely nothing.
So after strapping on an additional kit, leaning it out, adding some timing, duct taping a GoPro and a timing light to the engine, and making a run, we can verify that I'm not as dumb as Billy thought. Billy, what you gotta say something.
It's a good thing that you're not as dumb as I thought.
Okay, so we went 367 at 203 miles an hour. And for you folks wanting to view at home how to get technical, we could put a race pack TDC sensor on it. I know. This is what it looks like, baby. Just in case you want to know what the timing needs to be on like a real production car, like one that goes low ET around and stuff. Like, look at that thing. There we go. Here's what a 203 mile an hour run looks like. Look at that, dead where she's supposed to be. Barker Max has just informed me that my mark on the Stoopometer that I put in there preemptively before Q2 with the Marcus Burke mobile has to be removed because we went 67 at 203. Quick snatch card around. So I'm getting a -1 mark on the Stoopometer. There we go. So I'm back down to eight numbers on the Stoopometer. We got Doug in Motion over here, Motion Raceworks. Give us some predictions for eliminations today. At the Motion Raceworks sponsor.
Stevie.
Snowbird 50th Annual Snowbird National, Bradenton, Florida.
Well, first of all, my boy Stevie's gonna chop the trees straight down on the first round.
Bam, all right.
Lyle's gonna do the same.
Bam.
You two are gonna meet in the finals, and then I'm not placing any bets in the
Are you
finals,
gonna get
so.
buck naked and run around on the starting line if we both go to the final?
100%, dude.
All right, there we go. I'm holding him to it. There we
Yep,
go,
yep.
my man. All right, folks, it's race day in the 2021 Snowbirds. Charlotte is running pretty good. We're 10th out of 32 in what I think is the tightest 32 car field, pro mod field in history. 361 is number 1, 371 is number 32. So you got a 10th top to bottom. We're pretty much loaded up and ready for action, right, Wild Bill?
Yes, sir.
What's the goal today?
Win.
Win. No fluffing, no talking about it, no other bull crap. This is a race that's gonna have to be won on the start line, and we're ready to go. So when this don't turn this, that's bad. E1 in the Snowbirds, I go up, put the car on the two-step, it dies and shuts off. This is called a quill shaft. What this does is you have a drive that goes on the front of the supercharger with the pulley. It's a female piece. The front rotor drive gear has a female piece, and this quill shaft hooks the two together. As you can see, no bueno on the teeth. Supercharger quits spinning, engine shuts off, Stevie Fast gets capped. Man, that's a tough one. Hate losing like that.
Have the shaft back.
My honest to goodness, real world explanation of what just happened is supernatural. I think the shadow came back from the grave and said, you're not gonna run my blower on this new car and go out and win the race, then I always win. That's what I think.